Will it work? Will it work? Well, so far it looks okay. But it looks okay at first too, after the last one. But yeah, so far we're cool. Nothing's good right now.
What's up,
Sucks. But hey, what's up,
how's it going?
We're having major hardware acceleration issues. Just kidding. It's not hardware acceleration, right? It's just you're using your hardware for the video.
Well, that is hardware acceleration.
Okay, yeah, sure. Cool. I thought I might have had the wrong terminology. Cool. I'm glad we look fine because we were having like major choppy issues.
No, ever since that update, it hasn't been the same.
Yep. I'm about to get on your bandwagon of never updating anything.
We can only avoid it for so long. It'll force it on you. It's unavoidable.
Oh yeah.
May all your souls rest in peace.
So how close are we to getting to the end of the? Well, yeah, there's just the boss, right? We just have to go to it.
Well, that's a boss, but.
Or I meant the end of this area, not like the end of the whole like dungeon.
Yes.
Or it's more like Kefka's Tower or something, right? Where it's just like a bunch of different areas that they have bosses at the end.
Yes.
Cool.
Your orders, Xion?
But it's the end of the game.
Cosmos has ridiculous HP.
It's extremely nice. Really liking Persona 4, huh, you before?
Oh, nice. Blazing through it.
Gotta love those moves that hit everybody.
Very
They're
much
doing it.
Needed here.
They're doing it now too. Oh.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Nope.
Yep.
Well, if they can survive this, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, smokes. And you bought those extra few escape packs when you had the chance. Nice and comfortable amount is always good to have.
Yeah, you'd have at least a few. For nonsense like that. Let's just get down there to that boss.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. This is a more reasonable sized group.
Charging.
Ready? Arctic blast.
Ice. Did you see that we're gonna have like 4 new Avatar movies soon?
4?
Something like that. I think
I heard there was like
3.
2 more that were planned. Or
Yeah, so we're gonna have like 1 next year and 1 the next year after that, and then like more the next couple of years are plans.
Arctic blast.
and like one of them was already done with production.
Yeah, that's
I guess
what
that's-
I read that article today.
Is everyone okay?
I actually kind of forgot what happened in the first one. It's been a while.
Jake Sully betrayed his race or whatever. and
Oh,
they
that's
all
right.
Beat
And
off the humans and they sent him back to Earth or whatever.
now he's permanently
a-
in one of those bodies.
Yeah, in a abomination avatar body that was grown in a lab.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Why Ubicore? Because James Cameron doesn't know when to quit, apparently. Apparently, this is like something he's been wanting to do since like the Titanic days.
Charging.
This whole Avatar thing.
He's had that idea since then?
Yeah, and I that's what I think I've read before. He chose to wait for the technology to be there so that he could do it right.
Oh.
I guess, which is a pretty smart move in my opinion. But I mean, wasn't that great of a movie? The effects were amazing, but that was the best part of it, and that doesn't make a great movie.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. Like,
Yeah.
eh.
It was so expensive to make. Oh my god.
Yeah, wasn't
So
it?
much on it.
I think that they spent so much money on it. Like, that was like
Yeah.
one of its selling points. It was the most expensive movie to make.
Right, I saw it in theaters. And the movies don't usually draw me into the theaters anymore. Yeah,
I mean,
that's exactly what I was saying to you before, and everybody else was saying it too. It was like Fern Gully meets Pocahontas meets Dances with Wolves.
Yeah.
Like it was all that same story that we've heard before, but it doesn't necessarily make it terrible. Like Star Wars has a lot of things that has been reused throughout the film history, but like it doesn't. You can do a message that's been done before. It's just you just gotta do it in a way that's good enough to be memorable. The only thing that most people remember about that is that it felt preachy, and it wasn't good enough to like. It was too big for its britches, maybe, or maybe it's I don't know, but like there was something off about it that didn't like cemented in the histories of movie history. Did you see it more than once?
I think I saw it maybe like 2 times. Like once was in theaters, and I think another time was when it was like streaming or something like that. But it
Yeah, go ahead.
like in theaters obviously went kind of like on purpose. Like, let's go see this movie.
Right. I mean, it's best in theaters, I suppose, because it's all 3D and stuff.
Yeah, when it was streaming, I was like, oh, it's just on. It's like, why not just put it on and it's sort of on in the background or whatever.
Right, sure.
but I've never had like a desire to like watch it again. Where it's like, oh, you know what I want to do tonight? Watch Avatar.
I want to read Papyrus font all night.
I mean, if it was on, it's like I wouldn't say no.
Sure. No, it is a fun movie. Like if it
Like, sure, whatever, it's alright.
If like Independence Day was already on TV, I would probably watch it. Just like I might watch Avatar, but I wouldn't.
See, with Independence Day, that's
want to.
different. I would go out of my way
Oh, really?
to watch Independence Day. I'm like, okay, yes.
Well, that's cool.
I would say
guess.
Independence Day is way better than Avatar.
I would agree, but I would put it in the same category as like if it's on, I'll watch it.
I would kind of go out of my way to watch Independence Day.
Okay.
Like if someone's like, hey, you want to come over, but you have to drive 40 miles, and we're going to watch Independence Day. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
But it's like, do you want to come over to watch Avatar? Like,
oh, no. Yeah, that would be a no.
Charging.
Like,
that's funny.
short of like hanging out with the person, I'm like, meh.
Right.
The Avatar wouldn't be the selling point.
I actually doubt that I'll see any of those Avatar movies unless like somebody wants to watch them with me, because like I don't care about 3D anymore. I always knew it was a gimmick, and like yeah, it looked cool, but whatever. It was more annoying than substantive, I guess. Like I'm always trying to like decide what to focus on rather than just watch the damn movie, that kind of a thing.
Come on, everyone.
So like I don't really like that too much, but I mean, it is cool. But it's just I've seen it, I'm over it. So I probably won't see it in the theaters for sure. And then once it's, you know, on video, I'm not gonna ever buy it or anything like that. So like. That's the only other way I would ever see it is if somebody like wants to watch it and has it and brings it over or something. Cause like, didn't it like get rave reviews despite it being known that it was like a rehash of Ferngully and all that? Like people did say that immediately, but despite that, like people liked it a lot. It even like birthed a whole subsection of weirdos like the Navikin. You ever heard of them?
No.
People basically decided that they are those aliens. The blue aliens are called Navi or whatever. And the Navikins, these actual humans, think that like they're just Navi in disguise or something like that. I forget exactly what the nuance of it is, but like somehow in their minds they belong to that race.
Very interesting.
This fictional race that doesn't exist.
And it's all due to that movie?
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, they wouldn't think that otherwise. But the whole adjective or noun kin thing exists. Like people are like they are kin to animals and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, so they feel like they have the spirit of, yeah, that's what it is. I think they feel like they have the spirit of whatever race or a race of alien or animal that they can latch onto or whatever it is. And I guess once Avatar came out, it expanded to include this fictional thing.
I think I most closely associate with human.
Yeah, because you might actually be one.
If I had to pick, I'd go with human.
Human kid, what a freak. Unicorn is agreeing over here. He was saying feels like a distraction, yeah, for my comments about the 3D. And yes, the lore of this game is way more interesting. It's way more original, that's for sure.
Christmas.
Mm. You remember? Did you ever see Hellboy 2? It's like a Hellboy movie. Was it? I don't remember. It was called.
Was it
Hellboy
the
2.
Golden Army?
Was it Golden Army? I don't
Or
remember
is
the
that
name.
is that the first one?
Yeah. Let me look it up.
Whoa, that was a lot. But
The Golden Army. The Golden
honestly,
Army. Yeah.
the answer might as well be no, because other than the title, I remember like nothing from it.
Okay. Well, I'm using it as an example that you can like retell a story, and it doesn't matter if it's been told before as long as you do it good.
Oh, yeah. That's totally true.
What?
That's totally true.
Right. So the whole time I was watching Hellboy 2 in theaters, I was like slowly realizing that I've seen this plot before. This entire plot. Well, a whole lot of the major elements of this plot. I will say. I gotta watch the movie again. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's basically what happens in the Fatal Fury movie, dude. Yeah, like they go around collecting like items. I think it was actually armor that turn you into like a big, powerful motherfucker. And the way that they take them down is the other person injures themselves. I think they stab themselves in the heart or something close to it, and it hurts the other person. And it's exactly like what happens in the Fatal Fury movie. But it was a good movie.
It's a common
It was a good
theme.
movie. It is a common theme. I've never seen it in anything else beside the Fatal Fury movie.
I don't know.
Hellboy 2.
There's that. Well, I think it's like just the whole motif of kind of self-sacrifice.
Okay, yeah. That happens
So
a lot in stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just a play
But-
on that.
But it's pretty direct, don't you think? I'm literally like, I injure me to hurt you.
It's basically
in the
the
most
same thing, yeah.
literal
Yeah.
way possible. Usually there's some subtlety there. Before it says this game hits on all cylinders, existential themes, creationalism, mech psychology, interdimensional beings. Yeah.
That's very
Interdimensional
confusing.
planetary.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't work. Nice.
Unleash some of thy powers.
Alright.
What?
That lock prevents you from using magic?
Boost.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not terrible.
No, it's not bad.
Do you still build boost?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's good. So you can just cure yourself whenever you want to boost, and you got a lot of boost. Good shit.
I was probably gonna wait till he's almost dead and then use it.
Hell yeah.
I have a suspicion that he probably does something cheap when he's almost dead.
Well, I got a little ways to go.
Yeah, and he actually doesn't do too much damage to them. So, chaos can be useful in heal people.
Hey, Ubicore, do you know, or do you, maybe Ben, do you know, on the Switch for the online stuff, you know, the Nintendo games, do they rotate out games? And if so, like, how often?
I don't know if they rotate them out. They definitely add new ones.
They add them?
Yeah,
They don't
so-
they don't take away?
I don't remember a game that I've ever played that got taken away. but new ones get
Good.
added.
Do you know how often? I'm gonna look it up.
I felt like it was random. If I had to describe it, I would say not often. Like, they started with a bunch, or they started with probably a majority that they have now, and then
Right.
they've only added a handful. So it's not like there will be a new game a month or something like that. Like, it doesn't seem like that.
Sure. I looked up I just asked Google when they're gonna have new games, and it looks like the last major update to that stuff was February 19th of this year.
Unleash some of thy
So,
powers.
I don't know.
Basically, not something to wait for.
Yeah, Ubicore pretty much says the same thing. It's not something to wait for, it's just kind of random.
Yeah.
Good to know. I want them to add a Mario RPG. That would be amazing.
Short of like Mario All Stars and that, I've never actually seen them add like a modern-ish big game.
What?
Because most of the games were really dated.
On the Super Nintendo?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look. I'm gonna organize my Switch right here. I thought there was some.
Pretty modern. I mean,
There was Star Fox was
relatively.
on there, and Star Fox 2. That had the FX strip and stuff.
yeah.
Let's see here. Well, Super Mario World and Zelda, and I think Super Metroid were all like pretty close to launch titles.
Mm-hmm.
So was Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I know that was like made to show off the technical capabilities. Super Punch Out as well. Yeah, it looks like you might have a good point here. Donkey Kong Country kind of came out a little bit late in the
So that- like, that's-
Super Nintendo.
Probably the most modern.
Besides Donkey Kong Country 2, which is on there too as well. Yeah. Kirby's Dream Land 3, I'm not sure when that came out, but I think it was a little bit later in life. Oh, and Yoshi's Island was as well.
That's true.
But Kirby's Dream Land and Yoshi's Island and Donkey Kong Country, those are all Nintendo-made
Yep.
games.
I think those definitely have to be easier to get out because I don't think they have to deal with too much licensing oddities. Presumably.
Well, are they really though? Because I know that like Kirby's is made by like HAL Labs, and Donkey Kong had a hand with Rare,
Unleash some of thy powers.
and Super Metroid was definitely Nintendo. But I think they're all like official Nintendo games and all that. You know, it's not like a Konami game or something.
And I don't know where I read this or heard this, but I thought Nintendo had some very strict licensing requirements where effectively they somehow own these games regardless of who made them.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly the particulars of that either, but they had a way of. I think they had a way of claiming that it was, you know, a Nintendo game without it being cross-platform or something like that. And it wasn't actually made by Nintendo, or maybe like they allowed them to. I don't know, because like Donkey Kong was made by Rare, but it's not on anything else. What was the next one? Same with Breath of Fire is made by Capcom, but it was nothing else. Kirby's Dream Course and Kirby's Dream Land 3 and all the Kirby games are made by HAL Labs, but they're all on Nintendo.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure how that works. Super Ghouls and Ghosts was made by Capcom as well. That's not anything else either. Although it's a port of a, I think it's a port of one of the arcade games. Could be wrong about that though. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but like when you think
FF6,
of like,
that would be crazy before if that ever happened.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, when you think of FF6, everybody talks about that as a SquareSoft game. When you talk about Mega Man, everybody thinks, you know, Capcom or you know, all that. Same with Konami games. So like, it feels like some companies got like more recognition for doing the game than others.
Right.
I don't know how that really, you know, particulars of that. I should look it up. I bet there's like a gaming historian episode on it.
I'm sure.
That guy covers a lot of stuff. It's really cool. Alright, how much HP does this guy have left?
I think it just has under 1,000.
Excellent. Alright, yeah, you're on your way.
Charging.
Here.
For the Nintendo, for the NES, there's definitely a lot of launch title games. But there's also some that came out, you know, a little later in the life of the console. In fact, I think Wario's Woods is the last game to be developed by Nintendo for the NES. It's on here. There's also more Nintendo games overall.
Yeah, they definitely came out with a lot first.
Oh.
I actually think the Nintendo section was the first one that came out. And then
Yeah.
after they introduced the Super Nintendo area.
I think the fact that the way that you select the game is by selecting the actual box of the game and the box art and all that. It feels like looking at the actual like game boxes, you know. It's really nice. I think it's a good feature.
I like that, yeah.
It makes me want to play the games, like the game box is supposed to do.
There we go.
Alright, but I can't. I gotta watch you play. I was playing the original Mario Brothers the other night. Game's a lot more fun than people remember, I think. It's better than Donkey Kong. Oh, cool. I didn't know that before the first Fire Emblem's getting released out here.
Oh, nice.
Never got a localization before now.
Yay.
Boss defeated.
At least it's pretty nice to us. We can use this elevator to go up rather than having to go all the way through.
Oh my god, I was getting into an elevator and it already looked like a shitty elevator today for one of my deliveries. And
The elevator.
it was a shitty elevator in a shitty apartment complex. And like it sounded bad opening the door, and then it like started clunking right before it closed the door, and I was like, fuck this, not dealing with this. And I stepped out right before it locked me in.
What?
And I just took the stairs.
I'm sure you'd be
Like-
fine.
Like, I'm not getting stuck in this elevator, I have to work today.
Have you ever been stuck in an elevator?
No, but I didn't want to start.
Hey.
Like, I'm
go
not,
ahead.
I don't really have a phobia of, like, getting stuck in an elevator or anything like that, more than a normal person, I don't think. But, like, it sounded like a bad fucking rickety ass elevator. I wasn't gonna fucking chance it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've never been stuck in an elevator.
Mm.
I acknowledge it as a possibility.
Yeah, exactly. And I got two bad warning signs like before I took off on the elevator, so I was like, nope, that's it. One sign I can look past, two, I'm done.
Right, this looks suspiciously like the correct way to go.
So you gotta go search everything else for the treasures.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I need the treasures.
Yubakar, I don't remember what you're speaking of, but I do remember the feeling of who the hell is Marth? Who is Roy? Who are these people?
Yeah.
For Smash Brothers, and then everyone's like, "Don't you know, you dumbass? They're from Fire Emblem." I'm like, yeah, of course I'm gonna know that. I don't know Japanese shit.
See, that's the part that was always interesting. I feel like everyone would say that, like as if they knew what Fire Emblem was, but it never came out here.
Right.
And then,
They
like, you would obviously tell people, it's like, oh yeah, it's from Fire Emblem. They're like,
Right.
That's it. That's
It's
like
just
the
weird
end of your knowledge.
the attitude that people would have about it. Like once they learn, they would like make fun of other people. It's like, you just found this out. You're not saying that. You're acting like you've known it all along. Kids are assholes.
But I do remember that, 'cause it's like, yeah, they're from Fire Emblem. And
What
then,
is Fire Emblem?
like, when you'd play emulator games or something, you would try to find Fire Emblem. Because you're like, wait, I remember hearing about this game. What's this game like? And you try to get it and play it, but it's in Japanese.
Yep, you get it. You get that text barrier.
Bloodshed.
Whoa. No.
Oh my god.
I like how it
back
specifies
lasers.
rare. Oh!
Reminds me of...
Remember
Oh, go
we
ahead.
were talking about that there needs to be a new Tremors movie?
Yes.
Literally just came out on Netflix.
Yeah, you sent me the picture. It's great fucking timing.
See, that, I would drive out of my way to go watch that with someone.
Oh yeah. That's absolutely something that's worth that.
I wouldn't drive to Colorado, but I would fly there.
It's a hell of a drive.
Yeah. I feel like reluctantly I will drive up to 8 hours
In one day.
in one day. Or
Yeah,
no,
and
well,
that'd be-
total.
Oh, okay.
Like
I would do 8
if
hours
somewhere
in a day.
takes multiple days to drive, can I just fly there or not
yeah, yeah.
go?
That's my preferred way of travel as well. But I can drive up to like 12 or 14 hours a day.
Ready?
Oh God.
That is not fun, but it's possible.
No. But like, is it an option to fly? I wouldn't want to drive somewhere where it takes 14 hours to get to.
I'm gonna have to drive something like that amount of time to get to Arizona.
That can't be helped
Yep.
because you got to drive with all your crap.
Yep. And I've got snakes. I can't like stop somewhere. I gotta go to where I'm gonna be. At least get a motel or something for, power.
Our drill.
For drill.
Enemies have been exterminated.
Ooh, I'll have an excuse to bust out my Linux laptop. So I'll have my PC hooked up while I'm moving.
There you go. You should
Oh, go ahead.
just install Ubuntu on it versus whatever distro of Linux you have.
I think it was LXLE, and it's a little busted, so yeah, I could use a new distro, a fresh install if anything anyway.
Yeah.
But what is it anyway? It's like I think it's a Windows 7 era ThinkPad.
Okay.
Pretty nice little sturdy thing, but it's not very powerful.
What? What's in the way? I want to go up there. There's treasure up there.
I see it.
God damn it. Treasure here?
Enemy.
Ding, 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 ding. Let's get him.
Kill.
Your orders, Xian?
Oh my god. That thing reminds me of Robo Geisha.
Oh god.
Those blades coming out of everywhere.
Yes.
Did you see the new little movie that James Rolfe made on Cinemassacre?
No, I haven't. I remember looking at the channel recently, like either yesterday morning or the day before.
Came out like a couple days ago, yeah.
But I was specifically hoping for more angry video game nerd content.
Right. Yeah, he came out with a video like a couple days before the release of this movie, and he's like, yeah, so quarantine's a bitch. And so I made this movie basically in quarantine. And it's a sequel to a movie I made like 20 years ago when we were all kids. And so, yeah, this is what I've been doing. And I'll have it out in a couple of days, and he released it. It's not amazing or anything, but it's worth watching. It's a little fun, little spooky little video. I like it. I love his like low budget independent movie stuff. Like, have you ever watched any of his movies that he did prior to Angry Video Game Nerd?
Not really. Like, really, the only thing I got into was Angry Video Game Nerd, and I almost wish he would keep up with that, because I know he must have like diehard fans, which probably like other stuff.
Yeah,
but
I'm one of them.
Like, honestly, I don't care about it. Like, all I want is just more Angry Video Game Nerd.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's probably gonna keep doing that for a really long time, but
I feel he's really dialed back on it. I don't know how frequent it was before.
It was like once a month, I think, at a certain point. So once a month, like maybe twice a month even sometimes. But he had, but even before COVID, he had dialed back a little bit because of like, well, he had kids. He has 2 kids now, and like so he's got to like devote more time to that. I think what happened, I've seen some like behind the scenes like stuff from like other people like talking about what's going on with Cinemassacre. I think Screenwave Media is producing most of his videos, so like a lot of the production and scripting and all that kind of stuff is done by them. He's kind of mostly just an actor for the most part. Like, he's still got a lot of creativity control, of course, because he's the front runner of all of it. But like, I think he just delegates a lot of most of the production to other people now.
Torian Legend, what's up?
What's up?
I feel like you might be right, because I do remember, I think, reading about some of that on Reddit.
Yeah.
There was like that deep hole where there's the angry people where Mike Matei?
Yeah. He had some problems
that whole
too.
thing.
Yeah. But I don't think that really plays much into what we're talking about.
No. But that's how I got onto it. Like, I think first I heard about issues with Mike, and then I was reading about like what happened and that whole situation, and then that led on to like this media group that runs the show.
Oh, sure, yeah. So like, I can understand why that would change because of those circumstances, but also like, burnout is a thing. Like, you can't do something for forever.
That's actually true. Like, he's been doing it for like a solid decade. The nerd aspect of it.
Oh, more than a decade, man. He's been doing it since like 2007. If you've looked more into James Rolfe himself, he's been making his independent movies and stuff since he was just a kid, and with regular rapid fucking fire production. Like, he was always churning out movies. And one of the things that he did was that little, the 1 or 2 videos that he did for the Angry Video Game Nerd, they caught fire.
Yeah.
And ironically, he said this himself. Ironically, they require the lowest amount of
Effort.
production and and creativity and effort and all that. So after a while, he gets a little itchy and wants to do something different. I don't blame him. If
I get it.
That kind of drive, you better do all the things that you want to do, because I think all of this stuff is awesome for the most part.
I feel like he hit it out of the park with the Angry Video Game Nerd, and like what you said, it's almost verbatim, where it feels like this is, out of all of his projects, this is the easiest. Not to say that it's easy, but it's just easiest out of everything that he's attempted.
Compared to what he's used to.
Yeah. And it ended up being the most successful.
Right. And not all of his non-Angry Video Game Nerd stuff is good, but it's all very him, and it all shines through. It's I don't know. I like it because of that. For at least that little bit. But if you wanted to watch something that is before Angry Video Game Nerd, and I think it's actually pretty good, you'd probably like it too, because it's got zombies. It's called The Deader the Better. It's this movie that he made in college or whatever, I think.
Okay.
It's 25 minutes at most, but it's fun.
It's also on Cinemaster?
Yeah, it's just on YouTube. Actually, I think it is on YouTube, but if it's not, you can find it on the website.
Okay. I'll check it out. I do think with YouTube content, I have unrealistic expectations.
Why?
I don't know why.
What do you expect it to be amazing?
No. I expect stuff to be released daily. It's what do you mean you're not releasing a new show? This is ridiculous. And you're like, wait a minute, Ben, you are an idiot.
Yeah, it's not like that.
Yeah. But I think part of it has, maybe it's incorrectly so in my head, but I automatically associate YouTube with low quality. So when you see something when you see something that has high quality or decent quality, it's still on YouTube, they should be cranking it out left and right.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I can understand how that happens.
Yeah,
there's so much easy crap on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, YouTube. This is easy.
It actually is. I mean, with this, 0 production value is going into this.
Right. And we don't even, when we are able to make it look nicer, we're still not going to be doing very much. There's still not, much technical stuff going to be happening. We're just going to have, a couple better components to what we're dealing with. But anyway, yeah. I understand what you mean. It's odd to find something so good that it's almost why are you even on YouTube?
Yeah.
I guess the Angry Video Game Nerd is kind of around that area for me, because I am not against buying his actual DVD sets and stuff like that. I haven't done it, but I want to.
I want the treasure.
Get it.
He's guarding it.
You said you didn't watch much of the rental reviews
All battle systems are go.
on this channel.
I saw a little bit of it. I don't know. I think with the Angry Video Game Nerd, really what did it was both the nostalgia aspect of those games, and really his acting as the nerd.
Oh yeah.
It's legitimately funny.
Oh yeah, it is. I agree.
I mean, sometimes it's over the top, where it's okay, it's a bit much.
There's been a couple moments that I agree with that too, but for the most part, I think his character is freaking genius.
Yeah, like I would have a hard time finding an episode where I'm either not smiling or not laughing at something.
But that's it. Like you don't like any of the other stuff.
There wasn't enough of a drive to watch more of it. Like I watched it and then either I moved on to something else and I forgot about it, or just like something happened and I never went back. Whereas with like Angry Video Game Nerd, I could be mindlessly going through YouTube and it's like, you know what, I'll check out Cinemassacre and see what's up.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm a hyper fan then, because like anything that he puts out, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, see, I would definitely say you're a hyper fan. I mean, I think I first learned of Cinemassacre from you.
I'm pretty sure I did tell you about him. I'm not gonna go and try and like watch all of his like kid movies because they're not like he wasn't exactly himself yet. You know, it wasn't he hadn't refined his craft, and it's like they're kids. I don't want to watch a bunch of squealing kids. But all the new stuff that he puts out, I watched all of the rental reviews, and I thought that even if I hadn't seen the movie, it was worth watching.
I don't know what movies I saw, but I got a feeling like at least the ones I thumbed through, like I don't think I saw the movies that they talked about. Because I don't know if a lot of them were necessarily like cult classics, which I maybe have not seen. Or
they talk about
like what the deal was.
They talk about car movies at one point, and they all have a consensus that Gone in 60 Seconds sucks. Like the remake.
The remake?
The one that we like.
Yeah. I mean, that's correct.
What? No, it's awesome.
I do think it's awesome, but it's as a remake of Gone in 60 Seconds, or just as a movie in general, it's supposed to be pretty bad. I don't know why. I mean, I think gets the point across.
It's a great movie.
I think it's pretty good.
It's so much fun.
Okay, so I think this needs to be a quote, and I think this is how I will rate movies from now on. I would drive to go watch this movie at someone's place.
Okay, cool. I'll write it down so you can add it in.
40+ mile drive to watch this movie. Yep, I'll do it. You know what? Whoops. I think I might know why the GPU's not happy.
Oh, why?
Ever since that update, there are a bunch of other weird services that are using the GPU that haven't been before.
Motherfucker. They're leeching your power, bro.
Well, there's also a lot of odd services that have nothing to do with OBS or any of the service like tools we're running now that for some reason seem to be using a lot of the GPU.
Kill him. Kill him.
Like 20%.
Oh my god.
I mean, OBS doing the encoding is using less of the GPU than whatever these other services are.
I figured there had to have been something. I mean, because like it wasn't as bogged down. It was as it was just earlier today than it was yesterday, or not yesterday, but the last stream.
Yeah, because doing this encode, I mean, it's definitely going to put some effort on the GPU, but not a lot. Like for instance, now Zoom is just on average just under what OBS is doing for encoding, and Zoom actually isn't doing anything.
Wow.
It's just sitting there using about 20% 20 to 25% of the GPU.
What the heck?
But I'll take a look at that. I'll see if I can turn off hardware acceleration on some of those things.
Updates suck. Full of poison.
Are you joining me on the no update train whenever possible?
Like look at what happened.
See? It wasn't broken before.
It's catastrophic.
It got updated. So I think, yeah, this one was technically something with Windows. Bonk.
Windows is probably the worst culprit that I've ever experienced for updates going awry. Like Windows is it just breaks after a while. It just likes to break.
I've had issues with Linux before, but I don't know. That's been several years, so I'm not sure if it was just something at that time where maybe the distros weren't as common and like I fucked something up.
But with Windows, it same problem with you. It eventually stops working as good as it did, or altogether.
There's basically never an update where I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad I updated. That's never happened.
Okay.
With Linux, that's also true. There's never a reason I want to update. The only thing on Linux that makes me update is probably some version of a tool that's easier to get with that distro than it is like me building it from source or something like that for that distro.
Sure.
Wait, so this is suspicious.
It's a cool room.
That's
where they throw raves.
We have to probably get this blue switch, but I don't know what this does, because we got the green one.
Don't kill them.
Oh god.
They're cool. Oh no, are you supposed to, like, know what sound you're supposed to leave it on or something?
I hate sound puzzles.
I know, they're horrible.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Oh man. Oh no. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Got it?
Sure.
The green one was the high note.
Yeah.
And I think the blue was lower than the red. But that could be backwards. The green note was definitely the high note.
How does one reset this to default? Blow away red and green. Oh, you ruined it! But, I mean, that's fine. I wanted to solve it.
You're just crying about sound puzzles and how much you hate them.
Yeah, but I still want to solve it, but that's okay.
Alright.
Thank you, Ubagor.
Ben is a weirdo about wanting to blow away one, blows away two.
We gotta blow our way out of here.
That is the one thing Ben doesn't really like spoilers on, I guess, is puzzles.
I just like puzzles.
Unless he's completely stumped. Which isn't very often, honestly. You eventually get them pretty good. You're better at them than I am.
Boom, 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 boom.
And they look like tuning forks. I love it.
Wait, I don't quite want to... I mean, this sounds like the right way to go. Pardon
Must
the
get
pun.
treasures.
Must get treasures. That's it. Nothing in here. Okay.
I feel like the Blue Man Group should show up or something.
Yeah. See, now I know for a fact there's something wrong with this update. Desktop Windows Manager, which has also started using the GPU, is consistently at 20%. And there's literally nothing happening on the desktop. Like, I don't actually even have a background.
Wow.
Dude, there's zero graphics.
Dude, those icons are super fucking graphic intensive.
Damn you, Windows. Nothing here? Oh. I need the treasures. There's also that treasure at the very top that we couldn't
Right,
get to.
that you couldn't grab before. I'm not a big fan of sound puzzles, but I can handle them. I think my least favorite kind of puzzle is the slider puzzle.
I do like
Where it's
those.
where it's like a scrambled image, but it's got one tile missing, and you gotta arrange them into a picture.
Right.
Hate that shit. Hate them. They're super frustrating.
Please stand down.
You did
I
rob
don't
me.
want meaningless bloodshed.
There will be more puzzles. Oh
What a
god, why did that do so
maestro.
much?
Oh, jeez.
I think that's the instant KO part. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Must have
shit.
That's probably a pretty low percentage. You've been hit by that a few times.
And even in the move in parentheses it says rare.
What a rare steak.
It's been a minute since I've had steak.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no, survive? Yes.
Defense, even. Good job.
They're super angry.
Did you ever play Breath of Fire 2?
Yes.
You did? Was it good? Was
I
it better
liked
than
it.
the first one?
I would say, whoa. Yes.
Better than first?
Mhm.
Cool. I have never played it. It's on the Super Nintendo thing. On the Switch.
Yeah, I saw it. I actually started replaying it on there as well.
Oh, cool.
So it is good. We really should play like Breath of Fire 3 and 4.
Oh, right, yeah. That is on my to-do list, because I've seen the gameplay from those, and they look amazing.
It's really good.
I love the anime style. And like it goes along with what I say about the best games about the PlayStation 1, like sprite-based animation is where they should have left it, or at least used polygon sparingly, you know, where they look good, not just cause.
Ubicore, have you ever played it? Part 4, or did you just play up to Part 4?
It's on the PSN store.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember I was really impressed with the sprite work and the picture, like the portraits. Very good artwork.
It's really good. I briefly played 3.
Does ones or does two's battle system look similar to the first?
Yeah, it's not very different. Like, I think it really takes a turn in 3. 3? That's the one, the first one that came out on PlayStation, right? I think so.
Well, I mean, I know it is on PlayStation, and 2 is definitely on Super Nintendo. Unless there's some in-between one somewhere. Does the story connect with the first game?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's common things that come up with them, like the main character always has the same name, Nina's always there.
Oh. But they don't talk about the last game or anything like that?
I don't think it's intended to be like that.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
So I think there's always going to be like a Nina.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is a Capcom game, but I'm pretty sure I saw that Squaresoft had a hand in helping them.
Really?
I think I remember seeing that somewhere. Let's see if I can find anything.
Like I feel like that's one series that needs to get revived.
That would be nice.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Yeah. No, Yubakor, I agree with that.
Yeah. Final Fantasy does it too with like Sid and stuff.
Sid, and there's Biggs and Wedge.
Oh yeah. Well, that was from like Star Trek. But yeah, they adopted it for sure.
Because like each one is gonna have either a Biggs, Wedge, or both.
Yeah. Or well, in Final Fantasy VI, it was Vix and Wedge.
There's Vix, yeah.
Yeah.
Though I wonder if they just mistranslated that.
Yeah. So it was developed by Capcom, but SquareSoft was one of the publishers.
Curse against G-type. I don't even know what Curse does. I mean, is it a good
Oh, I
thing?
think it kills your ability to use text. I think.
I mean, we can put it on here. Sure.
Our hammer.
La 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 la.
Ooh, he's got a bunch.
Yeah, he does.
But what to use it on?
I don't know. I mean, I use Arctic Blast like all the time, so I'm a bit conflicted if this is the right approach here, but I am using this thing like 90% of the time because it just hits everybody.
Yeah, sounds like I would probably do something like that if it was the best attack. Make it better.
Right? I really want to see how to get back up there.
Damn treasure.
Well, maybe not really up to that, but... So this is where we started, sort of.
Tap, 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 tap. No more ladder for you. Let me in!
No, see, there's that door.
How do you raise that platform once you bring it back down?
I don't think you do.
Oh, there must be like some other ladder to make you let you go up. Yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Yeah, there. And then maybe you can leave the room or something and then come back and the platform is up.
You might be right. Oh, well, we don't even really need it at this point.
Oh.
Let's see. Did I just miss it? I'm pretty sure I was up here before.
Please stand down. I don't want meaningless bloodshed.
Shed this blood, Sam.
What's that?
They're called byproducts.
Byproduct of what?
Byproduct number whatever. Byproduct of the process.
Oh, wow. That did it.
Gross. Yeah, it did. See, that was the right move.
Failing upwards. Let's keep at it. I think the 911 should be done tomorrow.
Oh, excellent. Back on all 4 tires, huh?
Oh.
Charging.
I don't really know what goes into that wheel sealing process.
Yeah, I was just kind of wondering myself. Like, is there like a good deal of sealant involved, or does it just snap together real nice?
No, they bolt on together.
Mm.
But as for how they get sealed, that part I don't know. Because I've sealed stuff with like fluids in a motor or any fuel system.
Mm.
And I mean that definitely didn't need to sit for days on end. Like kind of 24, 36 hours and it's good to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I might look this up.
To see what it, what it entails.
Yeah, because I'm just curious. I mean, honestly, I could ask them. Yeah, I could ask them to explain it.
Well, no more flat tires, hopefully.
Hopefully. The other ones seem good. Like, they didn't find anything that does.
Excellent. This guy's got so much HP.
It really does.
Charging.
But this is good for them. They'll keep getting experience and just become overpowered for the boss.
Hey, okay.
Charging.
There's a hard boss coming up, Doomcore says, so probably use that stuff.
Uh-huh. Not to be confused with those easy bosses. Which, I think the last one was kind of easy.
Yeah, you actually didn't have too much of a problem with him.
I don't really
But
know
that
if he was the boss.
wasn't really a cinch, though.
It didn't really take any strategy.
Just to keep yourself alive.
Charging.
And lots of X-Busters.
Mm-hmm. Alright, are you still alive?
There you go.
Okay.
Come on, everyone. We still have a
Did you ever play the Dragon Ball Fighters game?
Which one? There's like
It's
one
called,
of the
it's
recent
called
ones.
Fighters. Yeah,
Oh,
it came
okay.
out like a couple years ago, maybe like 3 at most. It's like fighter with a Z at the end, so everyone calls it Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh wait, this is it. Yeah, this is what I wanted.
There it is. Treasure time.
Just treasure galore. Climb down the ladder. Decoder 17. Ow, stop that.
Well, anyway, if you haven't played it, you should definitely look into it. It's really good. It's like it's 2D versus fighter, like Street Fighter, except a lot more stuff involved.
Okay, I'll check it out. Because there was that whole Xenoverse.
Right.
Series?
That one wasn't supposedly that great. I heard that it wasn't anyway. I never played it.
And then there's also an RPG one. RPG?
The Kakarot one?
Yeah. So I
I
have
heard-
that one.
Oh yeah, did you play it?
Yeah, I actually really liked it. I
Did
need to
you?
get back into it because it came out a little bit before Final Fantasy VII Remake did,
Ah, so you didn't finish it.
and I didn't finish it.
Okay.
But it was good.
I watched a good majority of the Team 4-Star playthrough of the game, and yeah, it looks cool. Like it's really like it really puts you into the Dragon Ball world.
And it's not particularly hard. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of button mashy.
Right, and that's what looked kind of not so great to me. It was
But,
like, it's kind of like all flash and no skill.
Yeah, I really didn't have to put too much effort into it. Like, I don't think I died once, and I'm at like the
Really?
beginning of the Android saga.
It looked like there was an easy way to cheese the battles, like a good offense that like always works, involving the rapid fire thing, the rapid fire key blast, which is really funny because like in the show that never works. It never once works.
Oh no! They killed Cosmos.
It did. Jesus.
Those bastards.
But Fighters is way more complex and skill based.
Okay.
It looks really good. The online play is a little bit ridiculous because people fucking online people that play versus fighters. It's insane.
Ubicore, have you played it?
Here.
Because that would be interesting to check out. And then especially so to get back into the Kakarot
Kakarot.
one.
Unleash some of thy powers.
I have the base release on Steam, and then they released a whole bunch of new characters, and I never bought them, but
Oh.
they are there.
Okay.
There's like 3 or 4 different versions of Vegeta and Goku. Like you got base, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, or whatever, and the same thing for Gohan and Vegeta. You know, all the different versions of themselves that have been throughout the series. There's a lot of them.
You have to buy those?
Some
DLC
of them
stuff?
come with the game, some of them do, but like some of the other ones you have to buy. Some of the characters like that aren't there otherwise, like Android 17 and Bardock and Broly. Those are all purchasable. I think.
Did you end up watching the new Brawly movie?
Oh no, I never did. No, but I will though.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's good.
Thanks for reminding me. I do want to.
It's on the NAS.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh, that's really good. I'll have to watch it. Well, tomorrow I'm hanging out with a friend and we're gonna watch some other shit.
Okay?
But I think on Sunday I can totally watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's
you'll like
the plan. I'll watch it on Sunday. From what I heard from both you and the Team 4-star review of it, sounds like it's awesome.
It's really well done.
But yeah, if you get fighters, get it on Steam so we can do some online battles. It'd be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. I think of anyone I've ever played versus fighters games with, you're my favorite opponent. Because like you challenge me well enough. Like you don't stomp me, and you also don't always lose either.
Excellent. Yeah, for sure. I'll get it.
I mean, you don't always win either. I sometimes beat you. I'd say it's pretty even steel. You remember fucking one time I spent the night at your house, and the next morning after we were playing World Heroes 2 on the seesaw mode.
Oh, dude, I
it was
remember
like
that.
it was like an all-day one-round battle.
I think that was like middle school.
Yeah, it was about that time. They had this mode for on the Super Nintendo release of World Heroes 2. It was like one of the B modes or whatever. The life bar was on a seesaw, so it was like one big ass life bar.
Yeah.
And as I did damage to him, it would go in his direction, and as he did damage to me, it would go the other way. And so, like, as long as it didn't go too far in any direction, the battle went on.
And it went on for like hours.
It went on for like the whole day. I think at one point we were just like, I'm done. Like one of us just was like, all right, kill me. I can't do this anymore.
End it. Make it stop.
Right. It was pretty epic. I wish we had the ability to record stuff like that at that time. Well, I guess we did. I mean, we just never thought to. We would have had to have put it on a VHS tape, but it would have been possible. We spent a lot of time playing not Marvel vs. Capcom, but SNK versus Capcom 2, or Capcom versus SNK 2.
I remember that. I think I still have it.
Yeah, you should. You never get rid of your games.
It exists somewhere.
And it is also a pretty rare game. It's an expensive one. It's like $60 used.
Is it really?
Something like that.
Huh.
I tried to find it a few times in some used game stores, and it's never around. And I think I also looked it up on eBay, and it was fairly pricey to sign up.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, it's $43, $50, $65, $80. Yeah, and these are all used.
So it's decently priced. Interesting.
Yeah. You
I
really
didn't know it was that
figured out how to accumulate the rare ones.
And what can I say? I bought good games.
And it's not like you have a giant collection of video games.
Not really.
No, like I have more games than you do, and yours are definitely worth more than mine.
Quality over quantity.
Hey, I have a lot of really good games too. They're just not expensive. But I mean, you're not wrong, because I do have a lot of crap games, and you don't have a lot of crap games.
This is the last Bhutan.
Press the fuck out of it. Look, here's a crap game. Right here. Spy Hunter on NES.
Whoa. Nice.
It's only crap because it's a bad port. The arcade game's a lot of fun. And that Peter Gunn music is always playing.
I don't know where this boss actually is.
Ride the triangle?
Ride the triangle. Ride the lightning?
Yeah. I was listening to a little bit more metal the last a few recent days. I was listening to Metallica, but should start doing that some more.
Metallica.
Oh yeah. Maybe I'll just like throw on the Reload album or something.
There you go.
I haven't heard that one in a while. Whoa.
Trippy.
Wings programs. You had a pretty cool Tron pinball game at the arcade.
Oh, nice.
It was really cool. It was a Tron Legacy one.
Mm.
That's a movie that I will like occasionally get into the mood to actually watch and put it on.
Oh, this is its own elevator. Tron Legacy? I like that movie.
Do you watch it occasionally, or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, there you go. That's a good movie.
I'd drive to go see it.
I feel like it could have been a little better than it was, but it's still a lot of fun and it's very a lot of eye candy.
Albedo.
Please spare me from any trite lines like, "You're still alive?" Life and death are merely empty words, lacking any power over me. By the way, did you ever bother telling the girl? Does she know that we're monsters, both you and I?
Momo!
Oh, no.
I want the me that's inside you.
Momo! Momo!
That's not her. That's...
Free from the bonds of flesh, a pure consciousness has no true form. All that exists is the longing for reality.
Get off me!
Did you see that, Mapesh? You're witness to his true nature right now. A consciousness desperately struggling to stay alive. Such a pitiful sight. This is unseemly, Ruby Toe.
Yeah?
Oh boy.
Albedo! Get your stinking hands off of her! Or else I'll...
You'll do something if I do this.
You mother!
What pain! So sweet, so alive. Pain is such a vital part of realizing one's existence. Try to remember, Rubido, what it takes, what you must do. Or have you lived in peace for so long that you've completely forgotten?
I don't give a damn about what you have to say. Just give her back!
I don't think so. I'll just take what I want and proceed with my plans. And along the way, I'll make you remember who you really are.
Shut up! I don't need some freak contaminated by voodoo to tell me.
Junior?
Contaminated? Not quite. More like evolved. I experienced but a fragment of my true power that day. The waves that inundated my body are now a part of me. I've reached a higher stage of existence compared to you incomplete mortals. I am the Alpha and the Omega of perfect consciousness.
Wait, it's hitting all the
Stop it!
points.
Oh, this is nice. Don't you want to give it a try?
Mama!
Impossible. Is that nanotechnology?
No. Nano machines can't work anywhere near that fast. And besides, not even the research laboratories have models with head regenerating capabilities yet.
He's a URTV. Just like Junior.
What?
URTVs. They were created for the express purpose of eradicating voodoo.
Voodoo?
Rubido. You still don't remember? Or could it be fear? You're frightened, is that it? Am I right? I can't blame you. The only thing that matters to you is yourself. Rubido. So cruel. And yet this girl clings to you so dearly. Isn't it pitiful? One more layer. Just one more layer, and then I'll have everything inside of her. I'm sure you know what that means, Rubido. Now then, I wonder how much more she can take.
He's the worst Santa Claus ever. Oh, he has a Hilbert effect or something?
What happened?
Anime rage.
This is the extent of my power. Nobody can stop the events that are about to unfold. All I can do is delay the inevitable for just a while longer. But at the least, I can entrust this to you. The events are starting to come together. Soon you will meet them. So until then...
So that's Joachim Mizrahi. I'll have you show me everything you left within my pesh. What?
Whoa.
Momo. Are you okay?
No, no.
No, no.
See, he thought it was funny.
I see. It all makes sense now.
Uh-oh.
But now, Rubido, how about we enjoy a moment or two together? Come on. Our time has arrived.
God.
Where'd it go?
He's on the grid. He's partying with Tron. Okay. The fucking game broke.
Disabling auto safety.
Kick his ass! Oh my god, he's gigantic. Oh no.
Ow.
Why is his leg so big?
That's a good point.
Looks so big.
Thick boy.
He did not miss leg day.
He did not. I almost feel like they're better outside the eggs. The eggs suck.
I don't know. Like, I think like the game wants you to do it because you're fighting a big dude in a egg, whatever it is. But I don't know if you need to.
So much conflict.
I assume that this is the boss that Unicorn was talking about, it being hard. Oh my god, you see how much life he has?
8,200.
Ah!
Ready?
Okay.
I've been scrapped.
Oh, this is good.
Charging.
Wasn't even much and it was a critical. Was that move called Psycho Vise? Weird name.
Open ether circuit.
Charging.
See if any of these do particularly more or less damage.
Our drill.
Nope.
That would fall under less.
As less as it gets.
Ready?
Short of healing him.
You're right.
Arctic blast.
I hope this does something. Okay, not much, but it does do.
They can just chip away at him. Dink,
At-
dink, dink, dink.
The teeniest of tinks. Teeny tinks.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, almost 1,000 out.
Yeah, they're doing alright.
Yeah, yeah. As long as he doesn't just stomp them eventually.
Which I
You know.
feels like something that'll happen.
Well, he hasn't done much yet, has he?
And he's not particularly fast either.
Can you slow him down even more?
I don't know. Someone should have slow, maybe. Try to conserve MP.
Or conversely, can you do haste on everybody? Is that a thing?
I don't think so. Though Cosmos has slow tap down, B and G tab.
What was that, strength down?
Yeah.
Oh, Ubicore says his ether defense is relatively low. So you probably want to use most of the ether stuff. Which is what you have been doing. Yeah. Makes sense, he's a big metal thing, a whole lot of physical stuff isn't going to hurt much.
Charging. Unleash some of thy powers.
Not good.
Release all of it next time, that was nothing.
A little bit more next time.
more effort from me next time for sure. Oh man, there's gonna be a boss fight right after this too. Hopefully it's not like immediately after, because we might have to kill the stream. I mean, like, we're not gonna just end it without saving, but like,
a double header.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to be done in like 20 minutes.
It might take another 20 minutes to kill this one.
Yeah, no kidding. It's gonna turn into the Magi Master from the Fanatic's Tower.
Yes.
It was like 6 hours. And we had to do it twice.
We did.
Oh man.
Unleash some of thy powers.
Oh, before we were trying to ask you, I don't think you were here last time we mentioned it, but we were talking about Dragon Ball Fighters. You ever played it?
Charging.
What's this? Oh no! Not that bad.
Charging.
Should only at least did 400. That'd be nice. But yeah, you're almost halfway there, I guess.
This would be... Yeah, I mean, they're chipping away at him.
Yeah, might not take 20 more minutes. Might get this fairly quick. Unless he heals. I think we lost him again.
Or he really hates that game but doesn't want to talk about it.
Fuck that. I'm not going there.
Unleash some of thy powers.
I decided on that game to get as good as I possibly can with Krillin.
Oh,
Because
God.
he's such a hated character, and he's like, he's got no advantage pretty much for like stats or anything like that. So he's not the best person to try and play as, but it's still a lot of fun. Especially from watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged, it made him a lot more funny.
How is he in the game?
He's capable. Like, he's got like a good set of moves.
Huh.
He is the only one who can throw a sensu bean.
Oh, okay.
So he's good to have on your team, but he's not like a powerhouse or anything like that. He's more of a tactical character. Goku's obviously the most well-rounded character. But they also have, like, some people use, I don't even remember the character's name, but he looks like Goku, but he's like from a different dimension or something like that. He's got like pink hair. I can't remember his name.
What? Who's that?
Yeah, and he's got like energy blades on his hands. Like, instead of like throwing energy blast, he like keeps it at his hand and uses it like blades.
I'm not sure if I know who that
Does that make sense? I think he's definitely from Super. And a lot of people use him because he's extremely overpowered. a lot of the characters that are like past Super Saiyan, like 2, are way overpowered.
Uh-oh, he's changing something up.
Oh no.
Oh, that wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. Which kind of sucks in my opinion because it kind of eliminates some of the more fun characters to play as just because they're tactically not as good. If you play against somebody who's really good with Android 16, it's game over, man.
Really?
It's like Zangief.
Yes.
He just grabs you and keeps grabbing you and just destroys you, just throws you into the ground so much.
I love the Geef.
But it's almost even worse because, like, you can chain your combos in this game, and if you're good at doing it, you can pretty much keep it going for forever. And people with some serious Android 16 skills are able to do that. Pretty much just waste an entire life bar of one of your 3 characters. Zap. X busted.
Ready?
Oh, did you know that there's a new series for Unsolved Mysteries?
On Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the first episode last night. It's fun.
I think
I
watched all that was out at the time. I'm not sure. There wasn't too many episodes. Maybe it was just 12, like the first season?
I think there's like 2 seasons now.
Okay.
I think. I was really kind of excited to see who they were going to get to host it since the first host was so good.
Yeah.
And there's no host.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably a good idea. If you can't top the original host, don't have one.
Don't try it. Yeah. They don't need to follow in those footsteps.
Yeah. I kind of wish that they would have upped the creepy factor just a little bit more, because the first show was fairly creepy in certain ways.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen more episodes. I've only seen the first one, so maybe that comes later.
I found some of them unsettling, and definitely if you like binge watch it, I don't know, it kind of puts you in a weird mindset. So you're like, okay, I gotta stop watching this. It's making me weird.
Someone's gonna take me away. I'm gonna get found in a landfill.
Right.
I just remember the first series was, the theme song was excellent, and like all of the host segments were very creepy too, just because of the way the guy walked around and like talked. And it looked like he was like lurking around a back alley or something like that, telling you all these weird fucking conspiracy theory type stories, but they're not even really conspiracy, they're just unsolved mysteries. It's fucking cold case files, you know? But what could have happened? Yeah, that first one that I watched was all about this.
Whoa! It's Ellie's move.
Oh. What is that? Uh-oh. That's not good.
Oh, I think did something like that already.
Oh, okay.
And we did survive it. It was totally fine.
Good. But yeah, the first episode was all about some politician who got murdered and put into a landfill. Found in a landfill. And there's all the different facts around the disappearance and murder.
F defense goes down.
What?
He does this move and he loses like all of his F defense.
Oh, fuck him up.
Yeah.
He's only got a little bit left. Get that motherfucker.
I do. Boosted.
Here.
But be safe, yes. You might have like an Ultima spell or something.
Oh no, I just want to be in good shape for like the follow-up fight.
Do you think it immediately follows?
I think it's close.
Here.
Full power! Damn!
Looking a lot more.
Yeah!
Charge it.
X-Buster! Oh, he did. Shutting down.
My external appearance is down 5%. Gian.
Very
Alright, they
nice.
all leveled up. Excellent.
Rainblade and BMAX circuit.
Betamax.
Ah, Rubido. You're getting closer to your old self. But you're still not quite there yet. You were much stronger than this back then. Weren't you?
Damn you, Albedo! Don't get cocky!
Junior!
Little master, don't do it!
What is he doing?
He's, it's probably not a great idea to do that in a small area like that.
Come on, show me what you got.
Junior, no! Don't do it! Don't play into his hand or you'll...
Why did he stop talking? Andrea Bocelli in the background there is getting
Daddy, it was always you he looked at. The rest of us, we all wished we could be you.
Aw, shouldn't sing Daisy though.
We're all supposed to be the same.
Come on, Rubido. Just a little more. Just a little more, and your dreams will be fulfilled. Come on, come on, come on!
Getting Cell and Gohan vibes here.
What's happening?
That's what I want to know.
Momo. Momo. You've taken so much from me. But I was given a part of you, too. A part of you is now within me. So now,
So now? So that's why you're doing that?
why do you hurt everyone? Sisters. They all love something they saw in you. Even after all that you put them through, they still believe in you. How can you desecrate their feelings? Their hearts?
Desecrate? Your sisters? Look around you. Who is the flower that blooms from those corpses? That's right. It's you, Pesh. Everything is just as Mizrahi, your dear daddy, wanted it to be.
Daddy?
That's right. Isn't it, Rubido?
You bastard. Say any more and you're gonna
Pay for this! Those girls were toys for your enjoyment. They were all individuals with wills of their own. Yet you...
Still spouting that self-righteous crap?
Huh?
The new guy?
Stop screwing around. Hurry up and get the job done.
Cool.
Don't waste your time on these fools.
Give him this message. It belongs to me.
hold it!
Level 10 force field.
You're... Hey, why don't you do me a favor and let him go for now? I'll do my best to keep you entertained in the meantime.
Oh god. This is
Well,
gonna be another
alright
boss fight. Coward. Oh boy.
So this is the Y data.
I do not exist for your pleasure.
You call this protection? What? You? He really didn't want anyone going in there. Oh well, that just makes it all the more interesting. Very interesting.
So over the top wicked. Oh good. Might be able to save.
I mean, there was a save point nearby.
Excellent.
No, I don't think there was one.
Oh, you don't think there was one? Oh god.
Oh, you can save. Let's see.
I think. Well, we're at time. I guess if we have to fight the boss, we will, but try not to do that. Money's on. There's gonna be a save point somewhere.
Well, now it loops us in a big circle. So I think there was a save point here at the top.
Back to this song.
Yay!
Hello.
Down the chute.
Shoot. Well, it pretty much is. I mean, like, we could have immediately fought him, I think, if we just step forward to meet him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I would still rather be able to save somewhere.
Indeed. Yeah, it's kind of silly that they didn't put a save point right there anyhow, because like once anyone fights a boss and realizes they're gonna have to fight another boss right now, they're gonna want to save it. You know, and if the ability is there, but it's just far away. They're still gonna go.
So you have to run back to
Waste
the
of
Elsa
time.
and save at the Elsa.
It's a waste of time.
This area was kind of weird with save points.
Hmm.
They were very sparse.
Cool. He's not the last boss, is he?
Take it easy, Ubicore. Yeah, we're probably gonna call it as well.
Take it easy, Ubicore. Is that boss the last boss, or is there more?
I don't remember. I thought
Well,
that was...
hopefully, I mean...
circuitry.
Late to the party. I texted you. I told you we were gonna be beyond.
Very, like, we're literally calling it now.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully, we'll be on for 3 hours next time. We'll have a whole full stream. And I don't know. I guess if we finish a game, we can figure out a game to play in the meantime until we start the next one.
Oh, you don't want to start the next one right away?
Well, then we want to like play like something like a one-player game. I mean, not a one-player game, but like a two-player game, like for a one-off.
Yeah, we can do that.
Do it.
Let's think of something to play and get it ready.
Yeah.
Because this thing's winding down.
Okay. Probably like why don't we just do like Streets of Rage 4 since we both have it on Steam and it should be easy to wield.
That sounds good.
Okay, cool. All right.
Ubicore and Circuitry for a hot second. Thank you for joining.
Thank you guys. We'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
Take it easy.